Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Keane, and today we're going to talk about one of the most nastiest, disgusting, passages in the Bible. We're going to discuss cannibalism. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, this is something you won't hear every day in Sunday school. This isn't something your preacher's going to talk much to you about. But I'm going to show you several passages, chapter and verse, on where you can find cannibalism in the Bible promoted and endorsed by God. The first passage can be found in Leviticus chapter 26:16. I also will do this unto you. You shall sow your seed in vain, for your enemies shall eat it. Leviticus chapter 26 verse 29. And ye shall eat the flesh of your sons, and the flesh of your daughters shall ye eat. Leviticus 26:29. And thou shalt eat the fruit of thine own body, the flesh of thy sons and of thy daughters. Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 53. Ladies and gentlemen, if you check the links in the description, you will get to see all these Bible verses as well as links and resources and internet Bibles where you can look them up really quickly. Feel free to grab the Bibles off your shelves, blow the cobwebs off of them, and look for yourselves if you don't believe what the internet Bibles say, such as crosswalk.com and such. Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 57. And toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet, and toward her children which she shall bear, for she shall eat them. Isaiah chapter 9 verse 19 through 20. Through the wrath of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened, and the people shall be as fuel of the fire. No man shall spare his brother, and he shall snatch on the right hand, and be hungry, and he shall eat on the left hand. And they shall be satisfied, they shall eat every man the flesh of his own arm. Isaiah 49:26. And I will feed them that oppress thee with their own flesh, and they shall be drunken with their own blood as with sweet wine. Isaiah 49:26. Jeremiah 19:9. And I, the Lord, will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters, and they shall eat every one the flesh of his friend. Ezekiel chapter 5 verse 10. Therefore the fathers shall eat the sons in the midst of thee, and the sons shall eat their fathers. Ezekiel 5:10. Zechariah 11:9. I will not feed you. That dieth, let it die, and that is to be cut off, let it be cut off, and let the rest eat every one in the flesh of another. 2 Kings chapter 6 verse 28 through 29. This woman said unto me, Give thy son, that we may eat him today, and we will eat my son tomorrow. So we boiled my son, and we did eat him, and I said unto her on the next day, Give thy son, that we may eat him. Lamentations chapter 4 verse 10. The hands of the pitiful woman have sodden their own children, they were their meat. Micah chapter 3 verse 2 through 3. Who pluck off the skin from off of them, and their flesh from off their bones, who also eat the flesh of my people, and flay their skin from off them, and they break their bones, and chop them in pieces as the pot, and as the flesh within the cauldron. That's Micah chapter 3 verse 2 through 3. Kind of reminds you of some Silence from the Lambs, Hannibal Lecter, and some Pharma beans. All right, one more, ladies and gentlemen, in order to make you extremely hungry. Ezekiel chapter 24, verse 10 through 12. Heap on wood, kindle the fire, consume the flesh, and spice it well, and let the bones be burned. Then set it empty upon the coals thereof, that the brass of it may be hot and may burn, and that of the filthiness of it may be molten in it, that the scum of it may be consumed. She hath wearied herself with lies, and her great scum went not forth out of her. Her scum shall be in the fire. Ezekiel 24:10-12. And we also know that the Bible God, who is represented, also tends to like burnt offerings, which usually tends to be animal as well as human sacrifices. And the biggest human sacrifice of all times, who claimed that his disciples were eating of real flesh and drinking of real blood, would be Jesus Christ, the biggest human sacrifice of all times that God consumed. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a discussion about cannibalism. Let's see what you think about all these different passages. Have a wonderful day. You've been listening to Keane Vlogs.